Cats and Kids, Captain Zorikh here. That's the Aquaman popcorn bin over there. That's a little, what do you call it? Sort of a 3D collage made up of a Marvel Comics Captain Marvel comic book page. That there is the, what year is that? 2006 Lil Cthulhu A Day calendar by Erica Henderson, and that there is the You Are a Badass affirmation a day calendar. But tonight, I bet you want an, oh, and that there's Buddy, my sidekick. Hey, Buddy, say hi to everybody. All right. But I bet what you really want to know, oh, and that up top was the painting I did at my very first paint and sip, which is actually a pretty great place to take a girl on a first date, or a person of your preferred gender, whatever it may be. And this is a vintage Big Apple Comic Con t-shirt that I pulled out of storage. This is one of the staff t-shirts, because I work for Big Apple Comic Con and have been doing so for a long time. And one of the things I've been doing, in fact, the one thing that I've been doing most for Big Apple Comic Con is running the costume contest there, sometimes even branded as Captain Zorikh's Costume Contest. And what I do, among the things that I do, is I get prize sponsors for the contest who contribute things. This year, so far, we've gotten Forbidden Planet, we've gotten Midtown Comics, we've gotten Gothic Renaissance costume and clothing shop, and we've gotten this place called Tommy's Figs. Oh, it says it on both sides. That's the Instagram there at Tommy's Figs. Tommy's Figs, that's S at the end of the first word, Z at the end of the second, is a little shop that probably originally started with action figures, but it's got comic books, DVDs, VHS, CDs, Blu-rays. It's also got trading cards and paperbacks and T-shirts and banners and posters and all sorts of toys of various kinds, and media. And so therefore what he's done is he's put a sample of several different kinds of media in here for a lucky winner of the costume contest at the Big Apple Comic Con happening this Saturday. The convention starts at 10, 9 o'clock early entry VIP. And it's the costume contest will be at 5, starting with the kids contest. And as soon as that's over, we go right into the all ages contest. Now, I could say this is a mystery bag and you'll only get to see in it if you win it. But you know what? I want to make a video of what this is that's in it. So I'm just going to reach in and I'm going to try to pull these out in the order at which they were selected. I just came from his little shop on Columbus Circle, in Columbus Circle subway station for the A, the C, the D, the D, the F, and something else, and the number 1 trains. There's a corridor that runs from the Circle, the Columbus Circle at 58th Street, 1 block to 57th Street, where there's an entrance on every corner. And in that corridor, there are shops and little eateries. Like there's a donut shop, and there used to be a chicken and biscuit shop. Not sure if it's there anymore. All sorts of fun stuff, and a manga shop, a really big manga bookstore. But let's see. The first thing we looked for, he said, "What kind of comic do you want to give him? Give him this. Give him this." I just went and blindly pulled out a comic, and it was this nifty. X Deaths of Wolverine. X probably means 10. A $10 value right there. And check out that collage. All right. That's, complete with the bag and the board there. All right. And I'm going to flip this around when I put this on YouTube tonight. The next thing we reached for was, he looked for a VHS. And I am of the Church of 11. The Church of 11 makes sure that everything goes to 11. And more than that, everybody knows where the expression "this goes to 11" comes from. And so what this is a VHS special edition of This Is Spinal Tap. I like the way it's framed by the handle on that paper bag. Anyway, This Is Spinal Tap is, and what's that there? Weekly rental, 7-day, 6-night rental. So it's used. But the box is in great shape, so I don't think it's been used that much. Um, here's the video inside. This is Spinal Tap. Okay, it's not been rewound. But you know what? Someone says that rewinding a videotape actually helps warm it up and loosen it up so that it plays better. And so, while leaving it in the middle might not be all that great, if you leave it at the end and then rewind it before you watch it, that's better for it. But in any event, special features: new digital transfer, stereo remix by Spinal Tap themselves, never before seen footage, and a music video. This is Spinal Tap is a fake documentary about a rock heavy metal band that's been going strong since it's been going strong is a matter of opinion. Depends upon your perspective. I'm gonna say since the early '60s they were with the British invasion, and then they turned into a hippie band, and then in the early '70s they went heavy metal, and this was their tour in the very early '80s. This movie was so freaking popular, and the band was actually pretty awesome. The fake band was pretty awesome. The actual people who appeared in the movie as the band are actually pretty damn good songwriters and musicians. And so they had to go on tour. They had to go on a real tour after this movie about this fake tour. And then later, a few years later, they made a second album, and now they're coming out with a sequel, finally. Although I hear tell it's really the third. Then he asked, what toy do you want? He had these big boxes of McDonald's giveaway toys. So I just like I picked the comic book, I closed my eyes and reached deep into one of the bins, and I pulled out this McDonald's Toy Story toy. Toy Story. Oh, say this 3 times fast. Toy Story 2 toy. Or, as in French, Histoire de jouer de. I'm suspecting this is either from Canada or Brittany. Probably Canada. All right, and what toy is it? It's the flying saucer alien with 3 eyes. Okay, so that is I know that if I were choosing a toy from Toy Story 2, and I saw this, and I've never seen Toy Story 2, but I would want this toy. Okay, there it is. Heck, I'm going to be reading that Wolverine comic before the show. Then he went and he was a trading card. And so he was thinking, how about 1986, I think it is? 1985 Topps World Wrestling Federation trading cards. And he was like, should it be Jesse Ventura or this other guy? And I said, oh, it's got to be Jesse Ventura. And so here you go. Jesse the Body Ventura. One angry man with a little text on the back about him. Let's see. Jesse the Body Ventura roars out his fury as he gets an opponent down on the mat. Ventura can be a savage opponent. This was a few years before the first Predator movie and before he became governor of Minnesota. And finally, the Piece of Resistance, or as in French they say, pièce de résistance. We looked and he said, I don't sell many Blu-rays, so I don't mind giving one away. And I looked, and you know what I didn't? My eyes just landed on this because they stood out from all the others. What would be more perfect in a back box like this than Despicable Me Special Edition Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. Hilarious, a blast for all ages. And let's see what it says on the back there. 3-disc combo pack, all new mini movies, World of Despicable Me, Despicable Beats, Gru's Rocket Builder, Miss Hattie's Top Secret Cookie Recipes, commentary with directors and the Minions, Voices of Despicable Me, Super Silly Funland, and more. Disc 2, Disc 1, that's the Blu-ray. Disc 2, DVD feature film. Disc 3, digital copy of the feature film. You don't have to download anything that's going to expire in a few weeks. This is shoot. He's got it priced only $5. All All right, is this sealed? If not, I may watch this before I give this away. Blu-ray exclusive, Gru Control. You never know what will happen next with Gru and the minions take over the screen while you watch the movie. Pocket Blue. Download the Pocket Blue app and transfer secret bonus features to your smartphone to enjoy anywhere, anytime. Plus, get 2 exclusive games for iPhone and iPad, Minion Me and Minion Dominion. Plus, exclusive BD Live features. Holy freaking crap. Man, this is worth the price of admission to the Big Apple Con alone. $16, $15 for kids, $30 for adults. Service fee added if you get it online through Ticket Leap from the website www.bigapplecc, the letters CC for Comic Con. .com. bigapplecc.com is where you get tickets for the Big Apple Comic Con happening on this Saturday, November 22nd, 2025 at the New Yorker Hotel. And if the costume contest is real simple. Before the contest that starts at 5 p.m., you come up to the table that I'm at, Captain Zorikh's table. You get to where I'll be have my Captain Marvel culture booklets being sold, where I will have my Medieval Armored Combat documentaries being sold, and you just get one of my cards. You write down your name, your character name. If you want to join the mailing list for Captain Zorikh's costume contest, put your email address there, and then at 5 o'clock, you get in line with everybody else. You go, I call you up the order you're in line. You hand me the card. I mispronounce your name. You do your thing. Give you 90 seconds to do a thing. Talk about yourself, whatever. Do a little skit. I don't care. If you've got recorded music, bring your own playback medium. And then, before you get off the stage, we do the audience applause-o-meter, and Cap Santiago, my partner in crime here, he will take your card and he will line it up in the order from the most applause to the least applause, and then you'll go back, sit down, get back on the back of the line, whatever. When everybody's done, I play a song while Cap Santiago makes sure he got everything right. Death Star Repairman song, probably something funny about Star Wars, on my guitar and harmonica, and then we will go through the list, and whoever got the most applause gets to pick their prize first. And there's a possibility now that Tommy of Tommy's Figs will be there, and Tommy has the right to select who he thinks deserves this prize. And when he offers this prize to you, you get a chance to choose whether you to pick this prize or one of the gift certificates, or from Forbidden Planet, Midtown Comics, or Gothic Renaissance, or something from the Table of Wonder, which has got all these amazing things that I've found from all over the place. And because you watch this video, you know that this prize will include Despicable Me, Super Special Blu-ray, the Three-Eyed Alien toy from Toy Story 2, trading card from 1985 of Jesse Ventura, special edition VHS of This Is Spinal Tap, and the 10 Deaths of Wolverine comic book. Now no one else who has watched this video, no one else who has not watched this video knows what's in this prize bag, but you do. And so now you know what you're going to win if Tommy picks you. And if you decide not to do it, not to take the bag, someone else can pick it. All right then. So, I love you all. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you at the Big Apple Comic Con this Saturday at the New Yorker Hotel. And this video is going to go, the first thing I'm going to do tonight, I'm going to master this up and post this on YouTube. So that'll be youtube.com/Captain Zorikh, Zorikh, the only Zorikh spelled that way in English on social media. Thank you for watching. I love you all. And Captain Zorikh. Wait, how do we do this? Zoom. Wait. Oh, there's the camera. Zoom is coming at you.